It's a little bit of a contrast, but Dillon's been awesome. He is, wise and mature beyond his years. He has outstanding preparation habits. He's very smart, and he fits what we want to do. He's highly accurate, a good decision maker.
Once more, Andrew Berry has changed his mind about the quarterback depth chart. This time, Andrew Berry, one of the few people who did it for me, has stated unequivocally that Dillon Gabriel should take second place instead of Shedeur Sanders. Berry has stated that Dillon will be their top young player going forward, and this move is undoubtedly creating a stir. What does it actually mean, though? Why is Dillon receiving such great recognition? Berry has been gushing about Dillon's maturity and amazing precision, saying that he is far above his years. There is a lot to unpack here, and there are undoubtedly people discussing it.
Proud of you.
Cool.
Really, really nice job.
You're not fully proud, kinda.
I'm
Kinda
proud.
proud.
Look, for your flip side, it was a perfect no, but you made plays, you operated, it's just stacked.
I love when you tell the facts, dude. No, but it's okay.
Listen, you did a nice job, okay?
Let's now dissect everything and see what Andrew Berry's remarks actually indicate regarding Dillon Gabriel's prospects with the team. When no one else in Cleveland was supporting Shedeur Sanders, Andrew Berry was one of the only individuals who remained steadfast in his belief. Actually, Andrew saw something unique that no one else could fully understand at a time when most others were still unsure of his destiny. Shedeur's became the focus of attention after that. Every action he took was closely watched, and as more chances for him to succeed on the field presented themselves, expectations started to rise. However, this was more than just media hype or meaningless rhetoric. It has action behind it. Something changed following Shedeur's outstanding performance in the opening preseason match. Andrew Berry made a gesture that said 1,000 words, because he was the first to recognize Shedeur's potential. He spoke to Shedeur directly, praising him and offering words of support. He also displayed a degree of confidence in his future that was uncommon in an industry that was full of uncertainties. Not only was it an important occasion for Shedeur, but the whole football community saw it as well. In addition to being encouraging, Berry's remarks demonstrated his public belief in a player who could alter the course of the game.
So just take what you learned from tonight, apply it to the joint practices and then the next preseason. All right?
You were the real player now. I'm gonna bring that sauce to you.
I know you will. Really good job. That's a great start.
It feels more real. Now, I'll just say I'm back in my groove. That's
really, really good. Proud of you. All right?
cool.
Really, really nice job.
You're not fully proud, kinda.
I'm
Kinda proud.
Look, for your flip side, it was a perfect no, but you made plays, you operated, it's just stacked.
I love when you tell the facts, dude. No, but it's okay.
Listen, you did a nice job.
After describing Shedeur Sanders as a fantastic fit for the Browns, Skip Biss went one step further. In order to highlight how exceptional he thinks Shedeur is, he even went so far as to call him the largest steal Cleveland has produced this century. As an Oklahoma supporter, Skip acknowledged that he had been a keen observer of Dillon Gabriel for 2 years, but he made it plain that he still believes Shedeur Sanders to be superior in every aspect. Bayless is adamant that the Browns have acquired a game-changing player with Shedeur's potential and skill set who might significantly improve the team's performance.
Definitely think he should start this weekend, because if he did, that team would be electrified by him. Because Njoku and Judy showed you through training camp, they love this kid because he's special. Shedeur is better than Dillon Gabriel. Shedeur would electrify the locker room and the city in ways Joe Fluco would never this year, will never the rest of this year. So he's born to play quarterback in this league because he is deadly accurate.
But it's not only Skip this. Cleveland organization officials are also keeping an eye on Shedeur Sanders. Sanders' strong will, dedication, and noticeable progress were highlighted in a recent statement by the assistant general manager of the Browns. According to him, these traits have caused assessors to pause and consider what more they can do to support this driven young athlete. The assistant general manager made it's clear that the Browns recognize and value Shedeur's hard work. It's clear from their support that they believe he's ready to start anytime needed, but that might have altered recently.
To what he's shown so far, same. He's worked at his craft, he's passionate, he's dedicated to it, he puts the time in. And those are really the things that you can really hang your head on when it comes to these young players. And then he's shown growth. He's shown growth on the field. And again, it's a super small sample size, so we got to continue to be intentional with his plan and work with him just like we will do with every rookie.
Here's the twist, though. Andrew Berry's change of heart may be more than just a personal choice. What if the owners and members of the Cleveland Browns hierarchy, who, it turns out, were never entirely in favor of Shedeur Sanders in the first place, are the ones applying the pressure? It's no secret that executives and team owners occasionally have the power to sway choices, even when doing so goes against the wishes of general managers or coaches. Additionally, it appears that Berry could be trapped in a tug of war in this instance. Even if he used to be Shedeur's staunchest ally, probably the owners who originally opposed his inclusion on the roster are now advocating for a change in strategy. Even though ownership pressure is a topic of discussion, there is more to this story that cannot be overlooked. There has been a lot of discussion in the league, and the implications might be far more than we think.
It's a little bit of a contrast, but Dillon's been awesome. He is, wise and mature beyond his years. He has outstanding preparation habits. He's very smart, and he fits what we want to do. He's highly accurate, a good decision maker.
To put it mildly, Dion's relationship with the NFL owners has not been good, the least. Furthermore, a lot of people are speculating that conflict may be there behind the scenes. Because of his power over his son Shedeur, could this tension be the reason for the reluctance to offer Shedeur Sanders the starting position? It's not completely impossible. One thing is evident, regardless of the rationale for this choice, Cleveland will suffer long-term consequences from this action. The Browns may be making a grave error by not giving Shedeur Sanders the opportunity he merits. Whether it is due to the backtracking of Andrew Berry under ownership pressure, the conflict between NFL owners and Dillon Sanders, or simply the changing tides of public opinion, Shedeur isn't just any quarterback. Let's face it, a player who has repeatedly demonstrated that he is more than capable of taking center stage and performing when it counts. He is a generational talent. A mistake that might shape the Browns' future for years to come would be to pass on him now. After all the excitement, anticipation, and preparation that have been put in actuality, Cleveland is at a turning point. Like many others, they have recognized Shedeur's potential. For instance, Skip Bayless has previously described how nicely Shedeur would mesh with the Browns' star players, including Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku, and others, boosting the offense even more. However, the opportunity might now pass them by. Ownership and management run the risk of losing out on a franchise quarterback as well as an opportunity to elevate the team to a level of prominence they haven't had in decades. If they keep going in this direction, the Browns get farther away from really grasping the moment the more they wait, and Cleveland supporters will remember this choice for a very long time. If it turns out to be a bad one, ultimately, the NFL is a results-driven organization, and daring actions are frequently what define results. Will Cleveland take the risky decision, or will they let this chance pass them by, always tormented by the possibilities? We'd like to hear from you now. How do you feel about all of this?